Hello, hello. My name is Leo, and today we're going to be talking about Genshin Impact. Now, I know this probably is surprising since I used to be, since I have made many random videos on my channel, but we're going to be talking about Genshin Impact because I really like it, and I've been playing it for the past 3 or 4 years, however long it's been. Let's check. Let's take a look-see. I've been playing since 2021, so 3 years, which is crazy to me. And, oh my god, look at all those primos. Oh, that's beautiful. You love to see it, actually. Anyway. So, I'm gonna be talking about Xilonen, because she's so fine, first of all. And second of all, she's also awesome. Oh, Imaginary Theater reset. Ooh, crystallize? Okay, let's go. I love Noelle, so I'm very excited for that. So let me switch teams really quick because this is not my normal team. Let's see. My normal team is Arlecchino, Noelle, and there she is, Lisa.
Who's our target this time?
I know this is a very bizarre team, but that's okay. It's not that bizarre because Xilonen and Arlecchino. But anyway, I'm gonna talk about. I'll just share a little bit about my account first because I really heavily mess with it. So I have Arlecchino C1 R1. I've got her in her signature set. Thank goodness. We got some decent rolls, and by decent I mean really godly. I mean crazy. Yeah, C1, and then she's almost triple crowned. I have to farm some more books for her. But yeah, so that's this girly. She's awesome. My Xilonen, I have to finish fixing her build because I can't. I need to get better pieces for her in general. She's C6 R1. I have her in 2-piece Heart of Depth. As you can see, they're not the greatest pieces. They're decent, but not what I want. C6. Triple crowned, of course. Same goes for my Noelle. My Noelle's C6 R1. Yes, she has Ito's weapon because I love her more than I love Ito, unfortunately. I love Ito, but I love my Noelle a lot more because I've had her for forever. And I don't remember when I started maining her, but I've mained her ever since, and she's triple crown now. And lastly, we have Lisa. She's a wonderful girlie. She has Yai's weapon because, again, I love Lisa more than I love Yai. She has 2-piece Thundering, 2-piece Wanderer's Troop because I haven't gotten a good full piece of Thundering Fury yet. So, oop, sorry. There we go. Yeah. C6, again, triple crowned. And then lastly, my last C6 triple crowned R1 person is Tainari, who has his signature 4-piece Wanderer's Troop. Decent pieces. They could be better, obviously. And I have way too much crit rate on him. But yeah, I've lost the 50-50 to this guy a lot. So he has almost 100% crit rate and not as much crit damage as he needs. So yeah. Anyway, enough of me yapping about my account. Let's talk about Xilonen because she's gorgeous and I plan on getting her. I want to get her C6 eventually. Probably not this patch because I don't have that type of budget right now. I wish I did. I will do summons on her. Oh, I forgot. How did I Okay, hold on. I thought I did not finish triple crowning or 36 starring the Abyss because I'm really bad at Abyss actually. I'll just, like, show you guys some challenge summaries. Like, I don't often 36 star Abyss. I've 36 starred it twice now. Yeah, one this time. And then I almost 36 starred it last cycle too, but I was very much, yeah, I'm glad I 36 starred it. So, okay, let's do something else. I don't know what else to do. Especially since I'm saving for my wonderful girly. Oh, Amber. I can get Amber cons. I do need that. Okay, what we'll do is we'll go to this and we'll do some singles. So, with Xilonen, she's Geo Kazuha from what everyone has said. And I fully believe that. That being said, I don't think that you need to pull the same units for her as you would with Kazuha, just because she's different. She has her own, like, resistance shreds and what have you. From what I've seen, she's gonna be very fun to play as. She looks so incredible, and oh my goodness, the fact that she can just casually glide up the walls is great. And I think that that's, like, gonna be so fun. Last pull. And it's nothing. Okay. Lame. No, I want to save. I haven't... Kaboom box. I like that. I haven't done this yet. I don't plan on it because I don't have nearly as many things as I need for it. Let's see, what quests do we have? We have a good chunk of quests. We could do this. I'll just do these. Anyway, I think that you should pull for people that you like. And if you like how Xilonen plays, I think that you should pull for her. It doesn't matter if you have all the fancy schmancy, like, you don't need everyone in the game to have fun with this game. I play Noelle. I play Lisa. You can play with the beginning characters and still have great fun within this game. I pulled for Xilonen because I like her, and I like her playstyle. I pulled for Arlecchino because I like her and I like her playstyle. I got her weapon because I'm insane. And yes, this was before they had the wonderful, single pity system. And so, actually, you know, let's talk about weapons, because, man, pulling for weapons is silly and goofy. I don't even have all the 4-star weapons. That's crazy. Anyway, let me just pull up my 5-star weapons, because I have a few. And by a few, I mean like 37 or something. 37 out of like 50, 80, something like that. So, weapon-wise, you don't need weapons. You don't need signature weapons. I don't think they're necessary to play a character and have fun with that character. I have pulled for weapons because, again, I'm crazy. And I like to build them to the most maximum potential that they can be. For instance, the only one of these that I can think of that you should definitely try and get, if you can, like if you're not already getting characters or if you're not saving and you would like a good weapon, Staff of Homa, which you can't see because I don't have it. I'm getting that when Hutao reruns with Nahida. But Staff of Homa is a phenomenal polearm, and I'm sure you've heard a billion other YouTubers say that. But from what I've played, it really like, I've played on some other people's accounts that do have Staff of Homa, and it does enhance the experience of playing certain polearms, like Hutao, like Xiangling, Xiangling can use just about every polearm in the game, though, so she doesn't really count. If you want to build a DPS Yunjin, Staff of Homa. If you want to build a DPS Zhongli, Staff of Homa. You want to build a DPS Zhao, Staff of Homa. Staff of Homa is just a great weapon overall. It fits a lot of characters and it's great. I think that it's one of the things that you could pull if you're wanting to pull it. You don't have to, though, because there's a lot of 3-star and 4-star weapons that are gonna be great for your account overall, because the game is not meant to be, you don't have to pay to play. You don't have to wish to play. Like, to a certain degree, yeah, but at the end of the day, you can use the things that you get for free. You can use 4-star weapons, you can use 4-star artifacts, and you can still have a good time. You don't have to 36-star Abyss, because that's just endgame, and that's what everyone wants you to think that you have to be able to do. But that's not true. You can play this game just to have fun, and I think that that's a great thing. Another one that is really great to pull for, I'd say, is honestly Freedom Sword. Freedom Sword is great. That's what it looks like, all glowy. But I think Freedom Sword is great because it allows a lot of characters that would want Elemental Mastery, like Kuki Shinobu, Kazuha. Again, Kazuha is like one of the people that everyone's like, oh, you gotta pull him. You don't have to pull anyone, actually. You can save for the Saritsa, like somebody else is doing, another YouTuber. But nonetheless, yes, Freedom Sword and Mist Splitter. Mist Splitter is really pretty, first of all. But second of all, like, with both of these weapons, they both benefit from the fact that a lot of sword users can use them. Bennett can use Mist Splitter, Bennett can use Freedom Sword. It depends on how you want to build whoever, but those two swords are very much, like, quote-unquote universal. You don't need them to play, as I said, but they can be very beneficial. I think those are, like, the main weapons, because honestly, I mean, Aqua Simulacra is also really great because it just gives, the bonus doesn't affect that many bow users, but the crit damage substat is great. So let's talk about 4 stars that you should, 4 stars that don't get enough attention. Amber. Amber is fun. She's very fun. She's very cutesy. She's very adorbs. Especially once you get her up to, like, C2, C3. She's fun. Because at the end of the day, I don't have her built because I'm not an Amber main. I main Noelle and Lisa. But if I were to main Amber, I plan on at least getting her up to, like, level 90 once I get her C6. Triple crowned, obviously, because I like to triple crown the beginning characters. Like, I'm working on triple crowning my Kaya because he's actually really good. Kaya is fun. Ignore that I have, like, everyone's skins. I'm a little crazy. So I have a C6 Kaya. He's gonna be triple crowned eventually. I haven't fully leveled him out because I've been, like, bumping back and forth between leveling some people and not leveling others. Plus, I'm saving for Xilonen because I really need to max her so bad. It's unbelievable how bad I need to max her. But yeah. So, people that you get for free, you get Kachina for free, you get Lynette for free. They're both phenomenal. Especially Kachina with her new set. She's great. She boosts your damage. She's adorable. Look at that face. How could you say no to a face like that? You know? So, I'd say you can build Kachina. You can also build her as a DPS, especially if you want to do Mono Geo. She can boost your team. And I love Mono Geo, so that's very fun. So, I think she's going to synergize pretty well with Xilonen. Because they're both not on characters, and that means they're going to reduce the cooldown time for that fancy schmancy shoo 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 shoo. The thing. Ignore that I literally, like, just kept moving her around. The shoo, 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 shoo. The big old flash. I forget what it's called. It's like Night Soul Blessing or something. But I think that they're gonna synergize pretty well because it'll help decrease that and it'll decrease res. They're gonna both just shred enemies' resistance is what I'm saying. Lynette, you definitely want to build in Lynette. She's very fun. She swirls. I think she heals. I don't remember if she heals or not. Yes, she heals. She heals a bit, like for herself mostly, but she's very fun to play as. I've gotten to play her in a few different teams when I'm messing around. I still play these level 50 characters even when I'm like they're not fully built, because I usually have them C6 because I'm crazy. You don't need people's C6 to use them to their max potential, I don't think. I think that that's what a lot of people lead you to believe because the C6 really boosts them as a character, but in general, you can use them way before C6. Another fun silly that I think that you should try to build, Sethos. If you get Sethos, which I know he's not on any banners, and I don't think he's going to be on the upcoming banners, but if you have a Sethos and you haven't built him yet, he's very fun to play. He's very silly, very goofy. You don't want the battle pass weapon. You can use a lot of weapons for him, actually. Let me see. You can use Rust for him because he does those like fancy non-charged charged attacks that are like boosted. Messenger's really good for him. Oh, Sharpshooter's Oath, Slingshot. I don't think Recurve Bow's good. Favonius is good on everyone's. Sacrificial is pretty good for him because he can really benefit from that passive because I think his cooldown time is pretty large. Range gauge, pretty nice, pretty dope. I think that this one's his best weapon, but you don't need it because it's a battle pass weapon, so it's not required. And I think that it looks cool on him, but that's me. Cloudforge is good. Rage Gauge is good. Ibis Piercer, also good. Yeah, there's like a bunch that are good for him because he benefits from attack and elemental mastery, really. So I don't think there's any bows with elemental mastery on them, but I could be mistaken. Oh, there is. Stringless. Stringless is good. I forgot that Stringless existed, actually. Anyway, build him with attack and elemental mastery. He's fun. You should build him. This was just propaganda for me to say you should build certain people. Chi-Chi, you should build Chi-Chi just because she's silly. I think that not a lot of people like her because she's no longer the most meta healer or whatever. But she scales with attack, and if you get flat attack rolls, that's gonna be fun. I haven't finished building her, but I have her C1 because I finally got her, and I was like, oh my gosh, I can get another one for free. Hell yeah. I got her when I was C6ing my Xilonen, and I was like, oh my gosh, finally, I can finally have everyone in the game. But that's just because I'm a collector, so I really like to collect everyone. Kuching, also fun. She's silly. There's a lot of swords that fit her. I like Lion's Roar on her because it's increasing damage against Electro. You could also do Freedom Sword. You could do Mist Splitter. Those are like 5-star options if you want 5-star options, but like free weapons. If you were here for this one could be good on her. I have it on Kiara because I think Kiara looks sillier with it. The Ishin, that one could be also good. Moonlight, also good. This one, if you're a PlayStation player, that one's pretty good for her. But mostly, I like Lion's Roar. Sacrificial, also always good. Flute, good. Fav, also good because she needs energy. Harbinger, really good. Fillet Blade, also really good. Skyrider sword, it's okay. Full steel, pretty good, because it is gonna, especially if you want to run her in like what is it called? The taser teams. That would help her boost your other characters' damage. And then this one, since it's a death sword, it's not gonna be good on her. But yeah. I have her C4. Let's see, who else? Who else is fun and silly? Fischl, she's like universal. You should build Fischl. She's great. I know she's like in the big three, but you know. Or the big, you know, the peeps. Mona, she's fun. You don't have to build her though. I don't know, she's fun. She's silly. And then Tighnari, he's very fun. Ooh, you know who I haven't talked about? Dehya. You should build Dehya. She has a nice passive that lets her heal. So she can heal herself. You can put her into a really fun AFK build with Ocean Clam Hue, which is fun, but I have her built as a DPS because I'm crazy with a Serpent Spine. Some good weapons for her. The bell. Where is the bell? The bell. The aquamarine. Mailed flower. If you were here for this event. This fish is also good for her. Again, if you were here for this event, energy recharge, really good. Fab sword, always good. Ray and Slasher, if you want to build her as a wonderful, like, enabler for, like, Virgin. That's always good. Sacrificial, always good for everyone. Especially her, because she can benefit from its passive a lot. This Bloodstained Greatsword is also great because it helps boost damage against Pyro. HP, always good because she scales with HP for a lot of her stuff. And then the Debate Club because it's also good for attack. And then for people that are coming out this patch, Hu Tao, if you want to get her, I recommend also going for her C1. You don't need her weapon. There's other weapons like the Blackcliff Pole, Deathmatch, Dragon's Bane, Starlight Glitter, Dragon Spine Spear. That is a battle pass weapon, but Ballad also good for her. Favonius, all really good for her. Crescent Pike would be good if she was physical scaler, but she's a pyro. HP, she, I believe, scales with HP for some of her stuff. Yeah. HP, so that HP sword that HP polearm can also be good. And then Halberd's really good, and then White Tassel, very good. So, she's coming out, she's very fun. Nahida, I'm sure you've heard everyone say, oh, she's a must pull. You don't need to pull for Nahida. She's fun, she enables a lot of Dendra reactions, but she's not required. Because if you have, like, Tighnari, for example, Tighnari can do a lot of what Nahida does, not to the same level, obviously, because Nahida's an Archon, but she's very fun. She's silly. If you have her, you should probably go for her C2, because that will shred a lot of resistances, but you don't need to. Especially if you want, like, Xilonen or Chiori or Hu Tao. Speaking of Chiori, because I don't use her enough, she's silly. She has not a lot of weapons. She has this sword that's pretty good. I think the new craftable is also good for her. I forget if it's a death sword or not. Albedo's weapon, if you were here for that event, pretty good for her. Mist Splitter, good for her. Vav, always good for everyone. Sacrificial, good for her. Iron Sting, if you want to build her as a crystallized reactor. Attack, always good. Physical damage bonus, if you want to build her as a physical DPS, be my guest. But yeah, she's fun. She's very fun. She builds constructs, so you want to run her with like Ningguang or Zhongli or Ito or Albedo. So, if you don't have those people, I don't recommend pulling for Chiori, just because she kind of like, unless you have a Ningguang that you really want to play and you really like her, then go for it. But I don't know, she's not as universal as she may seem. She does help with geoconstructs, but yeah. And then let's see. I think Xilonen is just gonna be really fun to play as overall. She's very interesting, and I think she's gorgeous, and as a result, I think she's gonna be I think she's gonna be great for the roster of everyone. So yeah, that's my general takes on everything. Let me just heal up everyone. I also recommend pulling for Xilonen's constellations over her weapon, because her constellations seem like they are much better to her overall kit than her weapon. Her weapon is good for multiple units, but if you don't have those units, there's really no point. So yeah, that's my take. And since my class is starting soon, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this up. So I bid you all farewell, and yeah, have a good rest of your day. Take care.